Hey, you guys. Hello. Hey, Dr. Drea. I saw you waiting in the chat. Thank you. I don't know what happened. I choked on my own spit and had a coughing fit for like a few minutes straight. Um, so I have no idea what happened with Foodie Beauty today. I was hoping you guys could kind of fill me in on some of the things. I missed everything. Let's see. Though I saw a conspiracy theory, you guys, on Twitter. Um, that what is that person? Not Life by Jen. Amy's Life. Amy Ramadan. They think that she is pretending to be Aisha in the chat. So I thought that was an interesting conspiracy theory. Um, Let me see. I saw a few other things on Twitter, but my main thing. Hi, Gibby. Lay down. You gonna make your bed? I think the main thing too I wanted to talk about is I've been watching Tila's oh, yay! I'm super excited to go live again. Sometimes life gets busy and then you get kind of tired, but I feel like I'm finding my oomph again. So I'm going to start going live more. Hey, bestie. So I've been paying attention to Tila Tequila's community posts and videos. It's very hard to cover her videos because she'll talk and then randomly like blast music and then talk for a second and then blast music again. So it's kind of hard to sit through those. But I've been reading her community posts and I'm noticing she seems racist. Is it just me? Does anybody else follow her? Like, she goes after Black women all the time. Like, she seems so jealous. She goes after really everybody, but I've really noticed she seems to have really have something to say. I don't know. It's weird. She seems very jealous. She refers to people. We'll read some of the things because it's just crazy. Um, Fruit salad. So you watch her too. I'm not the only one who noticed that. Like, and certain names and certain words she'll use is it just screams racist to me. Like things that like normal people wouldn't have to say. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's very gross. Also, she like I hate talking about other people's kids. Like I hate it when it's done to me. So I'm gonna say very little about this. Like kids aren't our property or objects and aren't just supposed to sit there and look shiny and you know what I mean? Like I don't like how she talks about her blood. I'll just say that. So that's the only little bit I want to speak on that, but for the most part, it's wild. I think there was a creepy video I watched for 27 seconds we can watch together if you guys want to before the music started blasting. Where she like the video was so creepy. Her talking about, let me see, hold on, I gotta go back and look at it right now because I don't want to misspeak. Okay, so it's not just me because I don't. She's racist, right? She's super racist. She has a picture of her. Yes, okay. Oh, and then I saw a community post where she was saying she's related to Hitler or something. Like just the stuff that she says like would never cross my mind to say about another human being in my life. Like would never cross my like I would never think the things that she has to say. I think they went live. I just wasn't interested in it. I don't know. I have to be honest about that. Like I have so much positivity happening in my life for once right now that it's like I just wanted to soak it up for a moment and enjoy exciting new things. But tomorrow I'll be back to covering her. 10 years ago, she sympathized with Hitler, very shady. Yeah, it's not right. And it comes across as very jealous. That's what it screams to me. She's very jealous. And the way, I'm just going to say this too, like the way she's trying to dress and do her hair and everything, she's getting from a gorgeous Black woman like that. You know what I mean? Like, so how could you be knocking them when you're trying to look like it? Does that make sense? Like, she's trying so very hard to be the thing that she's talking so much crap about. I hope I'm wording that right. Jim, it's so good to see you. Aisha was boring AF. Yeah, I just wasn't interested. I haven't been interested in the Murad thing too. Like, it's getting too much and too confusing and like we get the gist of it, like all these twists and turns and like really trying to get every last detail up is like getting exhausting. Like we get it's a whole scam. It's all a scam. their marriage we knew isn't real. Like, what more do we need to hear about it? Like, it's just getting too much. We're like, ask them this, ask them this. It's just too much. We get it. We get the gist of it. Like all this extra thing is just wasting everybody's time and energy. It's over toes. It was super boring. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find any want or need to sit through that. I've been like kind of checking on Twitter, like not necessarily looking for anything specific, but I've seen just like conspiracy theories on who Aisha really is. I've saw some Missy Moo updates, and yeah, there's that. But for the most part, like it's been just a really nice day of looking at paint swatches. And just I don't know, I feel really inspired right now. So I didn't really want to I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I didn't want to watch Foodie today, but I saw Piggy has a short video up of like I think a general think like a general video of like what happened today, and I think she's mad in it. She might be she's I'm assuming she's talking about FFG again. So we could kind of watch that together if you guys want to get like a little caught up. And then I definitely wanted to look at Tila Tequila's community post. There should be no place for racism on YouTube. There should be no place for it in 2023. You know what I mean? Like we need to we need to call it out, and it's not okay. It's not okay. MS, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I got a super sticker. I got a super sticker. MS sent me a super sticker. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Okay, so I keep getting the name confused. I think it's called Bust. No, it's not Busted Blue. Brazen Blue? Bracer Blue? It's definitely not Busted Blue. But that's the blue that it keeps calling my name. My daughter really likes it. She actually wants her room painted that color. She said, but she wants it to be a little lighter. So I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. But so the wall would be painted the busted blue, brazier blue, bracer blue, bracer blue. It's by Sherman somebody. I don't know, some painter guy business. But the color's really nice. So we would do that, and then like a bright white trim. And then when we were talking to the person who's going to be doing it, which by the way, ladies, you will definitely want to stay tuned. I'm just going to say that. um, he was saying that white cabinets would look nice with like some cool fixtures, and then the white cabinets could have a gloss over them. So like, you know, if there was any mess, we could just wipe it away. It would be easy to wipe off. Um, oh, I don't care about him. Emotional support, little pony. I just don't care. I don't know. How soon is now? Soren, hey, how are you? Thanks everyone. Hopefully I'm not stuck on top chat. If I am, I'm sorry. It just feels good. I don't know. It kind of feels like fresh starts all over the place. Like when you're starting a project and you get to tear something down, right? It's like it's so symbolic to me. It's just in so many ways. It's like getting rid of the old, bringing in the new. How my life is just kind of like blossoming. I mean, it took a while to get here, but it just feels really, I feel very inspired. I don't know. And I kind of feel like I need to inspire my dad a little bit too, because if you guys watch my video about his car, I feel like he's just uninspired at the moment, you know, which happens. You get like run down by life sometimes, right? And I feel like in his head, the easier option is to just like sell it, right? Like convenience. But I don't think he's like looking at the bigger picture. And it's not like he needs to sell it, right? I think it's just he's not looking at the bigger picture of how fun it would be to fix it up as a family and go for rides together as a family. So I'm really trying to motivate him right now and tell him how cool he'll look driving around our city once it's all fixed up. Um, I told Pete not to sell his ponies for rent today. Oh, I didn't even think about them. Do the ponies go to a home? Like, what happens to them? Carrie, hello, 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 hello. You really did tell Pete that? Hey, Emerald Warriors, how are you? Okay, so I forgot. I'll just end up talking forever if we don't go ahead and look now. So it's good to see everybody. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Tomorrow, I will be back to the covering what everybody on Twitter is saying about foodie, and I'll be back in the swing of things. I just have been having a really nice past few days. I don't know. Sam, so good to see you. Do you guys have any like questions you want to ask me? Like you've been really wanting to know? I don't know. I'm feeling in a very like I don't know what kind of a mood. Something has been changing. Okay, let's talk about this for a second, and then you guys can ask me questions. Something has been changing as far as like I'm feeling more comfortable on the channel and I want to show more of my life and share more of my life. Like, I really think it could help somebody out there. I really think that it would be cool for you guys to see like the gifts of sobriety and like how lives can change. And like, there's so much more I could tell you and show you. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel ready to, if that makes sense. I think I was really scared before. There was a lot of things like I knew you guys would be accepting of, but like I was scared of getting so much hate, but like I don't care anymore. Like I just don't care. I just want to be an example to you guys and hopefully like we can have our own little community of just like motivating each other, right? Instead of dragging each other down, like we can motivate each other. Like we're still going to do reactions and stuff, but I just mean more of like, I don't know. Um, yeah, Uncle Buck, I think there was a lot of things, right? You know, and it's funny because a certain person held certain things over my head. Like, I was very scared to say I was Cali sober. I was very scared to say that. Not because my family doesn't know or anything. Like, my family knows. Like, my parents watch my channel. Um, just because of the judgment I would get of people saying, well, you're not really sober. You're not really sober. Um, but something changed where I just said, like, I don't care. Like, weed was never my problem. Alcohol, I would sell my soul for before, you know? And I'm at a place where, like, I just don't care what people like the negative that people have to say because I know who I am and how far I've come, if that makes sense. I got over the hump. Yeah. That, you know, and somebody held that over my head for a while, like, oh, well, people can find out, well, you're not really sober, but I am because alcohol was the problem. Cocaine was a problem. Weed, I laugh a lot and listen to music. Like, it's not the problem. And I'm productive and I'm happy and I'm healthy and my family's doing amazing. Like, you could see I'm doing new things in my life. So it's not a problem. And I don't really care if people judge me. I know a lot of like the old time AA people who are like very like AA or no way. Like, I just think it's such a closed off way of thinking, like telling people like that's the kind of people that scare me away from meetings, you know, like that judgment. Like, I think if you're sober or clean from the alcohol or drug that was killing you, like you're clean and sober in my book. And people so close-minded saying it's black and white, you're either sober or you're not, like you're what scares people away from meetings. Like, I don't know if somebody needs to hear that out there. um I don't drink but I'm stoned. Well, good for like I'm 420 friendly. I think it helps people. I think it's amazing. I think there's just so many benefits, right? Like, I used to have to be on so much medication for my back and for, ADHD, all that stuff. And like, I'm on one thing now for sleep 'cause I can't sleep. But how are you going to tell me an edible is bad versus 8 different medications? And the father of my child knows and he's okay. Like, I don't really care what anybody has to say. Illuminati confirmed. You know what? Once I stopped trying so hard with AA is when I finally like got sober, to be honest. I'm just going to be so transparent about that. When I tried to do all the expectations and everything that AA wanted me to do and, just getting beaten down by like sponsors and stuff like that. Once I said, I don't care, I'm going to do it my way, like I seem to just thrive. And AA helps a lot of people. I don't want to take away from that. Like, I think everybody should have to work the 12 steps in life. I think it's amazing. I think everybody should have to work on themselves. I just think so because you just should have to. But I don't agree with such a closed mindset in certain ways that people think, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, I used to be on it, MG. I had to not take that anymore. But don't follow what I do. Nobody I mean, as far as like I chose to not take ADHD medication because I liked it too much. So it's healthier for me not to take it. Um, so don't listen to me. Like I take a sleep medication that's also an antidepressant. So I do stick with that. I do take medication for that, just not for the ADHD. So I'm not out here trying to like promote like my way is the best way. I'm saying this is what works for me. Maybe it could help you too, but like I'm not out here trying to promote like live like me, do as I do. No, because I'm a mess and I make mistakes all the time. But the one thing I do right is I don't pick up alcohol. So yeah. Yeah, Dr. Drea, it helps me so much with that. Also CBD, like I think everybody should take CBD. I think CBD is amazing. My dogs take CBD dog treats. I just think there's so many health benefits that people overlook because it's like scary, right? Like it's classified as a drug, so like it's scary, but like so is alcohol. And are you drinking that every day? Like are you drinking that at dinner and telling yourself it's okay, you know? So yeah. I don't smoke out of a bong. I have a vape or I have edibles. I don't think I've ever. Oh, I did smoke out of a bong once. Yes, I did, and I felt the life go out of me. I I don't want to trigger anybody, so I'm not going to keep talking about it unless you guys want me to. But it was like at one of those dispensaries where, like, if you spend a certain amount, like, you get a free. I think it was a free like giant bong thing, and I did it, and I don't know how I did it, but I felt the life leave out of me, and I felt myself floating up to the sky. That's what happened to me. Caffeine is a drug. Oh, CBD lip scrub is the best. Sam, yeah, I had a short thing with that. You know, we don't even have to talk about Tila if you guys don't want to. We could just talk about this stuff and we could do Tila tomorrow. Yeah, I vape too. I also vape CBD. There's this really good juice. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. It's CBD FX vape liquid, wild watermelon. This stuff, oh my gosh, I love it. It helps me a lot when I get anxious, because I get anxious a lot. Like one thing about me, I overthink certain areas of my life or certain things from my past or whatever. Like things will enter my mind and I think. So I get very anxious. And so it helps me a lot with that. You feel like you're floating. Yeah, that time I did that out of the giant thing. And like everybody was watching me too. So like, because like the line was long. Oh my, I'm just going to share this story. I don't have like a very big lung capacity. I don't think like I can't breathe in like everybody else can for 1600. Like I just can't do it. Like I think that's why I vape because I could only do like short puffs. MS, thank you so much for the super sticker. I had a super sticker. I had a super sticker. MS sent me a super sticker. Woohoo! It's so cute. Is it a lemon dancing? Okay, hold on. Now I have to cough really fast. Okay, so if you spent like a certain amount, you got like a free, I forget what it was called. There was a giant bong, and then there was this other thing that looked like a UFO. I'm not really sure what it actually was. Um, what is it? I can't think of the name of it either, but it resembled a UFO to me. So I chose the giant bong thing, and then it happened to be on a weekend, and the line was really, really long. And so, like, everybody was watching me, right? Um, yeah, see, I don't do it all day, every day. It's like if I'm feeling anxious, I use it as an aid. If I'm feeling a certain way, or like if I'm having a lot of pain, I don't care what people say, it helps me. See, especially CBD helps me. Because I somebody left in the comments, it doesn't really help with pain, and I'm like, it really does though. But it's not like I do it all day, every day, or a certain time I have to do it for like an hour. It's like if I need it. Do you know what I mean? Like if the rod in my spine is killing me, if I'm really anxious, or sometimes if I'm just listening to a good song and I don't have my daughter for the weekend, maybe I'll just take a hit of my vape. Do you know what I mean? Um, so Everybody's watching me, and like I knew I had to look cool and look like I know what I'm doing because I'm there, right? So I should know what I'm doing. No, I use a vape and I'll take an edible here and there. So I'm doing it, and they're telling me keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So I'm already feeling like I can't breathe anymore. I don't know how much possible, like I can't keep going anymore, but everybody's watching me. So finally I give up, and then I just start coughing so loud right away. Didn't even have time to really like hold it in or anything. Everybody was laughing. It was a whole thing. Like it was really embarrassing. But after that, I guess some must have stayed in my system because I literally felt my head like detached from my body, and I felt like we were all floating towards the sky. So that was my experience. Um, One strange girl. If you actually were listening to this, I said I'm not promoting my lifestyle. I'm not telling anybody to live the way I do. I'm saying this is what works for me. Like maybe it'll work for you, maybe not. Like you have to find your own path and do what works for you. You don't have to be here for this live stream if it's like bothering you at all and CBD is that offensive to you. This probably isn't the chat for you. And hi, welcome to the new Breezy. I talk about me, my life, and stories. And if you don't want to come along for the ride, like nobody's forcing you to be here. No, but it was like I looked like an amateur. Like I was going, 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 and then like you know how you like have the little pause so you can like hold it in. There was none of that. There was keep going, keep going, keep going, and then I was like, that's like what happened. It wasn't cute. I looked like a twerk. Is that what it's called? A dad? I don't know. It looked like a UFO. That's all I remember. Um, and I wasn't sure about my like if I was skilled enough to do whatever that was all about. So is that what it's called? Dabs? I must be really behind in the chat. Um, Vapes and edibles. Yeah, that's what works for me. New breezy alert. Yeah, like new breezy alert. I'm not ashamed of who I am. Like, do you know people have found me passed out in gutters drunk before? Like, I've come a long way, like over 5 years sober from alcohol. Like, I don't care if CBD and weed like is a part of my story. Like, I don't care because if I don't have it, that's okay. I don't want to like, do you know what I mean? Like alcohol, I couldn't be without before. Like, I would do anything to get alcohol before, right? It's just, I don't care. Judge me all you want. My life isn't perfect, but I'm honest about that. Like, I don't want to come on here and portray like I'm this perfect person who lives in a mansion in the hills and like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect. I'm a virgin at 39. Like, no, I'm a freaking mess. I've lived a really chaotic lifestyle, and just now at 39 years old, my life is finally starting to come together, and like I'm happy right now, and I'm going to shout it from the rooftops. Excuse me, I did hear what you said. You said that, and I quote, I think everyone should have to take. Okay, if you took me that literally, I don't know what to tell you because I also, maybe this isn't the right chat for you, and that's okay. Um, do you think I meant like everybody should be held down and like forced to take CBD oil? Like, I feel really bad for you if you took me that literally. Yeah, the UFO took off, and so did you. Of all the things to complain about in this conversation, you guys, somebody's like, don't promote CBD. Like, I've talked about cocaine, I've talked about alcohol. They didn't tell me not to promote any of that. Don't you promote the CBD. Okay. All right there, buddy. All right, let's go to Tila Tequila. We'll watch for a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna run and go get a vitamin water, you guys. 1 minute, no, 2 minute snack or potty break. Okay, I'm gonna grab my vitamin water and maybe get a snack. And then let's go to Tila. It's wild. You guys, she is incredibly offensive, incredibly, incredibly offensive. It's not gonna be cute. Like she's very racist. But I think she needs to be called out. So oh no, into your eyes. Oh my gosh. In the newspaper, Breezy made me do it. Some people, they take things very literally. I don't need you to feel bad for me. I know IQ Farms has a thread that includes you. Oh, I don't care. Oh no. I'm on Kiwi Farms. So is everybody else. I'm in Greensboro. Oh, you're going to a truck stop? Drive safe. Okay, I'm off to get my vitamin water. You guys should probably grab a snack too. See you in a minute. Wait, Sam, before I go, that actually literally sounds like me. You said I used to smoke and dance in sunflower fields. Why does that not sound like the perfect thing though? Like I would totally dance in sunflower fields. Sober, not stoned. I would just do that anyways. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. Patty, don't threaten me with a good time. Do you know I hate shaving? I have been shaving recently because, like, you know, but I hate shaving. I hate it. Like, I would totally grow my armpit hair out and braid it and dye it like all the colors of the rainbow. Like, I would do that and I would walk around in my little hippie outfits and my Birkenstocks and I would live my best life. Okay. And I would have a dog named Sunshine. So I felt gypped, you guys. I went for a vitamin water and there was only a sparkling ice. And let me just tell you about like the only pet peeve I have. If you ever lived with me, do not drink my last drink. It drives me nuts. Like, oh my gosh. I think Aaron one time had to hear me go off for an hour about my Coke Zero that I had put like at the top of the refrigerator to get nice and cold. And like, I love it when it's like so cold. Like, I don't know. I was all excited to go get it. I went to go retrieve my fancy cold soda at the top of the refrigerator. Coke Zero, not fancy, you know what I mean? And it was gone. And that drives me nuts. That drives me nuts. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Like, don't F with my drinks. Keep my vitamin water where I want it. I hate it. Like, I don't care about anything else. Like, I'm so easy to live with. Like, I don't ask for much from anybody. Like, I'm happy to clean it all. I'm happy to do it all. I cannot stand. Just don't touch my drinks, okay? Anyways, Sunshine is my sister, and I don't have any armpits. Thanks for bringing it up. Just teasing around. I'm an old lady, old enough to be your mom, maybe grandma, still young at heart. Is it? It's probably it is because yeah, because it's like don't touch my shit, don't mess with my shit. If I say it's okay, that's one thing, but like don't. And I think you very much have to take that on in sober living too with people, right? You have to set boundaries like don't touch my food, don't take my food because they will. So I guess it's just stayed with me, but like I cannot take it. I cannot take it. I don't care. Like, eat my last muffin. Like, I don't care. But like a drink, I just need it to be there. I sound like you, Sam. All right, let's go to Tila Tequila. Okay. Oh, I gotta share this screen. That's the part I always forget. Uh, present, share screen. Every time I go live, it's like for the first time. I forget how to do it. All right, can you guys see what I'm seeing now? All right, let me put my tiny head down here. Can you guys see that? Let me try and make it bigger. You gotta see the community post Tila did of her. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and cover as much as we can right now because there's a lot. And I want to go watch. I think I'm on episode 4 of You, and I'm on a good run here because like whenever I try and watch this show, something happens and I can't, and like I'm actually shocked I made it to episode 4. So like I feel like I gotta run with this lucky streak while I have it going on. Can you guys see what I'm looking at? Um, yeah, I just want to say again, I want to do like a trigger warning. She's racist. She's racist. She's offensive. She calls everybody hoes. And let me just remind you guys, by the way, Tila says that Jesus comes down from heaven to take her shopping, right? He doesn't do it for the rest of us. So I guess she must be the chosen one. He buys her rings, he sends her pictures, he's put her in charge. And because she basically hates everyone and everything, we're all going to hell and she's going to be the only one there. That's pretty much the gist that I'm getting. Truthfully, oh, TT, I'm so used to seeing TT and truthfully Trisha. I'm like, huh? Eat my last muffin. Oh, hell no. Especially those, I always get them confused if they're Sam's Club and Costco. Like, I get the actual store confused. I know which one I'm going to. I'm like, I know the one I want to go to is left and the other one's right. But those chocolate muffins and the blueberry ones, I would fight somebody for one of those. Okay, here we go. So this is from 48 minutes ago. Hey, Chachi. Okay, 48 minutes ago, edited. So obviously, I always need a man because this is what God made man for. At least for me, anyway. I don't know about for you struggling hoes out there. Speak for yourself, struggling hoe. Anyways, also notice how he was willing to bring it over for me without me even asking, so I don't have to do any hard work with my princess self. I'm too pretty to do manual labor work. LOL. Meanwhile, you basic bitches keep getting ghosted. LOL. But can a man really be just friends with me? Can a man be friends with you at all, Tila? Oh, wait, I made it go away. That would be impossible, bruh. Quit lying. Oh, gosh. Okay, what is this? I can't see it. Hold on, let me pull it up on my... Oh, I don't know what I just did. Hold on, you guys. Okay. It's a screenshot about a hammer or something. Hey, do you have a screwdriver I can borrow? I don't want to go buy one for one-time use. Yeah, want me to bring it over? So that's convincing us that, what exactly is that supposed to be telling us? Let me go to chat and see what you guys have to say. Chachi's drinking water. Hold on. I'm trying to go to, is anybody else's YouTube like newish and being weird now, and where the top chat was is like, or top chat was is all messed up. You got hoes in different area codes. Same. I feel that though. I am too pretty for manual labor. I don't mind manual labor. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm going to be that annoying person in the kitchen trying to be like, can I help you? And I'm really just getting in the way, like painting. I don't know. I feel like I want to be a part of it though. I don't mind manual labor. Do I want to do it all the time? No, because it ends up hurting my back, but I don't mind it. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Oh gosh. Here is a new photo y'all can use as your phone wallpaper. No, thank you. Daddy Jesus said it's okay since I finally hit puberty and am a young woman now that I am 17. I am the dancing queen, only 17, remember? That's so gross to me, you guys. I don't like that one bit. I don't like, you know what, troll away, pretend you're whatever. That's not... But pretending you're underage and like having sex with Jesus, like it's getting creepy. And I feel like I'm going to hell just for saying those words. Like I really do. I don't know, all those wigs, right? See, and again, she's gonna be racist and talk about people, but look, like, you can't tell me certain looks she does, she's not trying to be another race, if you know what I mean. Like, she talks shit about the people that she's trying to look like, and that's so wrong. It's filters, it's a mixture of things. Um, okay, what does this one say? LMAOOOO. So one of my neighbors who I haven't seen for months just saw me pull up on my driveway. So he runs over and he was like, excuse me, Tila. And I turn around looking like this. Keep in mind, this man used to never see me without makeup. I used to be around in my religious clothing and preaching to him about Jesus, lol. So that's how he always used to see me. Then when he said, Tila, I turned around and this is what he saw, lol. He said, I thought you moved because I haven't seen you for a long time. Like, who does she think actually cares? Like, is anybody other than me checking in on this crap? Like, why do we care about her neighbor? Okay, hold on. So he said, I thought you moved because I haven't seen you for a long time. Well, technically, I died, so laughing emojis. But anyway, could you all imagine seeing me all religious for a long time, then not seeing me for a long time, then bam, I turn around and this is who you see, lol? He probably had a heart attack. I look like a 17-year-old with big ass titties. You're so gross. I feel dirty saying some of the stuff she says. Oh, P.S. Isabella kept staring at me today. Then she finally said, You look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I mean, I have no comment. I mean, sure. If that's what you need to tell yourself, okay, you look like Belle. Why isn't her family or friends doing an intervention? This isn't even funny. It's bad and it gets worse, Lindsay. I don't know how much we're going to get to right now. So, like, help me remember while we leave off because we're probably going to do at least like 6 more, but we might have to do a part 2 tomorrow because it's a lot. It's a lot. And she does this like all day. Um, she originally was wearing a blonde wig for a few weeks. Now it's red. Yeah. Hayden, hey. Have you seen these YouTubers literally obsessed with turning themselves into plastic dolls? They talk exactly like her. That terrifies me. Like, I'm not against plastic surgery. Like, if you do what you want to do with your body, like, if you like, I honestly consider sometimes getting my nose done and my lips done. However, I also think of pain and that holds me back. Like, do I really want to be in that much pain? So, I mean, do what you want to do for your body, but like, plastic surgery can also be an addiction, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if they like if doctors have done like a certain amount of plastic surgery on a person, can they recommend like a psych evaluation? I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm just curious. Like if they've done like I've watched Botched and stuff. Like if they've done this is the 10th surgery or on somebody or whatever, can they recommend a psych evaluation? And if not, why not? I cycle between feeling sad for her and laughing out loud. Same. And I know people make the excuse like she's had a brain injury and stuff like that. So have I, and I'm not racist. So there's no excuse. Um, but I feel bad for her in the aspect. I think she's very broken. Anna Maria, thank you so much. I'll say thank you. I'll sing the song in a second. You haven't missed much. We've just kind of been talking. I've shared some stories. And now we're talking about Tila. Um, Oh, now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So I feel bad for her. I know when I've seen documentaries, I saw how she was treated at an Insane Clown Posse performance, and like she's been treated bad, right? Like I think she's very broken, um, or was at least. I don't know what's going on now. Now I think I think it's beyond broken. I think like help needs to be there. So I feel bad for her in that aspect. But then again, it's like CPS has came and they found she's fit for her kids. Like, is she really that bad? Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a show. I don't know if she gets off on offending like as many people as possible, kind of like Foodie Beauty. In a lot of ways, she reminds me of Foodie Beauty. I don't know. Hey, Breezy in chat, have I missed much? Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Anna Maria sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you. It's literally a plan. Yeah. I'm saving up. I'm getting a mommy makeover. Oh, that's so cool. Good for you. Did a song about plastic surgery called, oh, really? Ramstein? Is that who they're called? I'll have to look it up. Like, I would definitely probably, no, not definitely. But the thing that crosses my mind if I were to get plastic surgery would be like my lips, because I would like them to be just a tiny bit bigger, not huge. Like, I don't want the lips you see from a mile away. I want just like a little oomph. And then my nose, because like I have a deviated septum from my drug use before, and it's just, it needs to be fixed. It's miserable. Okay, this one says, wow. Wow is right. That's a word for it. Okay, here we go. LMAO, this is a prime example of when a basic bitch tries to copy me. The queen. This is what will happen to you instead. Epic fail. She looks like Jeffree Star with a shit ton of makeup on. She literally pours out like 20 pounds of foundation on her face. I couldn't watch any more of her videos because I found it to be so utterly repulsive. So, this is how you're trying to pretend that you're married to Jesus Christ, and this is how you talk. Got it. Y'all thought I was playing when I said everyone tries to copy me. But every day I'd be posting up receipts of them copying me, thinking nobody would notice. Ha 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 ha. How could anyone not notice when you're all sitting in darkness and I'm the only one with God's huge spotlight on me? Trust me, everyone and their mama can see me in the spirit. They can also see all of my wannabes. Uh-huh. All right, go on, Tila. I know. Who wants to be like Tila? I'm sorry. Like, maybe back in the day, like, I remember having like a slight girl crush on her when she was on that show, A Shot at Love. No, not this. No, I would never want to be her. Please do yourself a favor, sweetie. Stick with the Western white girl look. Where have we heard that before? Stick with the Western white girl look because this Middle Eastern ethnic vibe is not for you. She even tried to do the red and black eye makeup like me, and she tries so hard to have that resting bitch face that I have naturally. It looks so fucking awkward and cringy when she tries to do it. Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't usually cuss this much at once, but I'm just reading what she has to say. So, what happened? Oh, it was awful. So, I saw the clip a really long time ago, and I could be forgetting parts of it, but I just remember her trying to be happy and performing and being pelted with very hard objects like bottles and beer cans, and like she still performed and she still went on, and I think I remember a bottle cutting her, if I'm remembering correctly. I've been scared to kind of go back and watch it, but it was really, really bad. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Holy fire of God. Have y'all seen anyone so gorgeous? Damn. LOL. Anyway, I got a new video up. The ravishing redhead bride of Christ has sent the FBI to go after Catholics and fake Christians. Remember when dumbasses were mocking me, calling me crazy, and how I got the FBI to go after them? Wahahaha. Hot and dangerous. Who could fight against me and win? No one. Anyway, judgment has come, and it's first come to the house of God. Then everyone else out there who don't follow the Lord about to be burned with fire and everlasting torment. Oh, just that. For the time has come for judgment, and it must begin with God's household. And if judgment begins with us, what terrible fate awaits those who have never obeyed God's good news? 1 Peter 4:17. Jeez. You know, Tila, like, your God scares me because the God that I know, like, we just chill, we vibe, we talk, we pray. Like, when I pray, like, it's a thing. And, like, he's not this angry. Like, he's not this angry. I don't know what God you're praying to, but sheesh. All right. So here's where okay, this is the part I want to point out where you got to you guys. She's very racist. She's racist. And she refers to this woman as she's talking about her, talking about 3 different baby daddies. I don't like the way she talks, but here we go. And it's long. Hold on. I may as well take a drink of my water for this. Okay. Are you guys still with me here? Basic bitches like this call themselves queen, and they demand that men respect them. But then they go walking around looking like a $2 prostitute out in public with their fake butts and wigs. Can we revisit that, Tila? Are you trying to tell me your wigs are your real hair on your head growing out of your scalp? You just talked about $2 prostitute out in public with their fake butts and wigs. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are all the photos we're looking at of her, aren't those wigs? I just want to be sure. Tila and Shani go to the same church. I swear they do. That is not what Peter. She twisted that verse. Her butt is fake. She's all fake, but she calls everybody else fake. Okay, here we go. Then on top of that, she has 3 different baby daddies. I didn't know who this was, so I had to Google her. And since I didn't know who she was, I will also spare my audience from knowing who this is. She is just another nasty, basic bitch who thinks she's a queen. Do you see how the certain word, like she chooses certain words, right? Like, I hate this. And she is a queen, Tila. You'll never be one. She recently posted some videos of her doing voodoo on her men. All I gotta say about this, is, fellas, get y'all's passports. These women will put you straight down into the pit of hell. Suck you dry out of your finances, suck your soul dry, and torment you for the rest of your lives if you impregnating whores. Oh, geez. God really hates whores and adulterous people, so he don't play when it comes to striking y'all with his wrath for his ungodly behavior. Weren't you just going to sleep with a guy who needed a wrench or something? What are you talking about? Impregnating whores, sleeping around, adulterous? Like, if you're married to God, are you supposed to be screwing with somebody lending you a hammer? Like, I don't get it. On we go. But anyway, damn, is she broke too? Because why her wig all out of place looking cheap as hell like her outfit? Looks like she bought some cheap Halloween costume at the strip club. LOL, you are not queens and are not owed respect from nobody. Do you see that? And are not owed respect from nobody. This is so gross to me. You guys, I feel so gross even reading this. Again, I want to clear this up. This is coming from Tila Tequila, not me. This is not, no. This would never come from me. Oh my gosh. Emerald Warrior said, you look in the mirror lately looking like a hooker from your... Yes. Asking... Well, okay. Well, she looks a certain... I don't think she should be calling anybody out is what I'm trying to say here. Hold on. I got a cough. Okay. Does she have a court? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. We left off at and are not owed respect by anybody. Or wait, you're not owed respect from anybody. Y'all some nasty ass shameful women. A terrible example to the younger generation. All thoughts and prostitutes, and all will get burned with fire by God. Again, this is coming from Tila. I feel so gross reading this. Their children won't be spared either because the Bible literally says that their children will be given over to the sword. All those delusional Christians who say that all children will get raptured / saved are liars and will also have their portion in the lake of fire. Most children will go to hell alongside their parents. You're evil, Tila Tequila. You aren't praying to Jesus. You aren't praying to Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. There's no way. You're disgusting. If you happen to ever come across this video, how could you talk about kids like that? How could you be so racist? You're disgusting. Like, do you really think anybody's searching out your channel to, like, get wisdom from you? No, we're warning people about you. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, this is going on. This is Tila. Anyway, do you want men and people in general to respect y'all? Quit being a disgusting prostitute. And no, literally nobody is jealous of y'all. That's your grand delusion speaking. This is not a woman you see and you say to yourself, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful, classy, and elegant woman. She deserves to be wined and dined and romanced because you can tell she's a high-value woman. and then laughing emojis. I don't want to show her body because she deserves more respect than that. I don't know who she is, but she's beautiful. That's all I have to say. I don't know who she is. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I look at her and I see a beautiful person. So let's quickly scroll past her body because I don't want that to be, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the important part. Okay, so here we go. She's claiming Hitler was her great grandfather. Oh, I got to vape for this crap. It's just getting worse. Like, you guys, like, I feel awful reading the stuff that she says. It's evil. I don't know. I hate that, like, people have to see this. All right, hold on. Here we go. Okay. This is coming from Tila, not me. She ghosts people's page. She even copies stuff I did for my YouTube community page. She can't even be original. Are you serious? Wow. All right, this is from a day ago, edited. Queen Esther, also known as Tila Tequila, says, "Did you all know that Hitler was my great-grandfather? Makes so much sense now, doesn't it?" Seriously, like, yeah, it makes so much sense now. I'm actually Scandinavian and I am the supreme leader and I am forever 16 years old. Fucks given 0. Do you guys see that kill count? Oh, hell no. I've had enough, Tila. I'm okay. I've had enough. I don't even want this on my, oh gosh. I don't even want that. I didn't see that part. Yuck. What happened? Yeah, that was not okay. Like, oh my gosh. I know, Gibby. I'm not happy about it either. Whew. Is everything okay in the chat, by the way? Do you guys want to watch the piggy video before we end for tonight? I don't want to watch. I can't look at Tila right now. Like, that really grossed me out. That's not okay. I can't believe people like that exist, and that's scary. And I can't imagine being a woman of color, a person of color, and having to know that somebody like that walks like around like that, just, or like even like Jewish people, the jokes she's saying, like, I can't imagine having to live a life with people like that. Like, and it makes me so sad. Do you know what I mean? Like, ugh. I don't quite know what like it's like first, you know what I mean? Like, people of color, like, I have a biracial daughter and I imagine the racism I see is nothing compared to what like people actually see, but it just makes me sick. Like, that's scary to know people like that just walk around amongst us. Like, it grosses me out. Esther is a character from the Hebrew Bible, which makes the Hitler reference that much worse. Oh my gosh, we need puppies and kitten videos after that. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm like, oh, they were being nice. Like, did they switch up on me? Oh, you post jewelry on your YouTube community page, and then she does it. The jewelry Tila shows off, brags about is cheap, $20 to $30. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Um, do you guys want to watch a puppy and kitten video? Let's just talk. We don't have to react to anybody, right? We don't have to watch anybody necessarily. Let's just like hang out with each other. I have like a few more minutes and then I'm going to go watch you. And then I will be uploading as much as possible tomorrow, just to get caught up. I feel like there's so much I've missed. Good night, MS. Oh no, it's okay, Blondie. We're winding down anyways. We saw how disgusting Tila Tequila, now known as Queen Esther, really is, and just makes me sad that we live in a world with people like that. I don't know. It's wild to me. It's sad. It's scary, and she needs help. She needs to be in like a rehab that also teaches classes on, I don't know, she needs to expand her mind and not be so damn racist. It's crazy. She needs to take classes. Um, Anyways, all right, let's talk about, why don't you guys ask me questions? Anything you've been wanting to ask, but you're scared to, or I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but there are some boundaries. But anything like you wanted me to, like any questions you have, you wanted me to clear up while I'm here, or any just questions in general, like life, sobriety. I do watch The Real Housewives. Which city? It's a tie between Beverly Hills and Orange County. I think I identify no, not I don't identify at all, like as if I wish. I mean, I think what I'm trying to say is I think if I had to choose, probably Orange County more because I hung out a lot in Orange County in like my 20s and as a teen. So like certain places they show, I'm like, oh, but like no, I don't know if I identify with them at all. Like I have never had their luxury in my life, like the stuff they have. Um, do you watch The Real Housewives? I really like the Ultimate Girls Trip one too. Um, I'm trying to think of other ones like I've seen. Other ones have just been really hard for me to get into, I think. Um, so there's that. It's hard for me in general to be able to sit through shows, so like I have to really be interested. Um, if that makes sense. I love Vicky. Where do you think I got the woohoo from? Vicky, the woohoo. I didn't really realize it until an episode came on not that long ago. I was watching something where she went woohoo, and I was like, "That's where I got it," because I watched way too much of the Housewives. Um, Vicky's fun. I wish I have a lot of thoughts on Vicky though. Maybe we should do like a Housewives live stream. You have such good reading skills and expressions. You should read audiobooks. That would be a dream. I would love to read. Oh my gosh. Or I would love to read children's books. I'd love to do, I think just voice work in general, but I don't know. I don't know why I haven't tried. I just haven't. One time when I'm not even going to lie about this, one time when I was really broke, one time at one point in my life, like I was like, okay, how can I make money using my voice, right? Like that's probably, I don't necessarily like my voice, but people do. And this was before I even had a kid, so nobody shamed me. I remember I was looking up phone sex operator. I was like, well, I have my voice. I didn't do it because I don't think like I'm not the right person to do it because I will bust up laughing when somebody's like really trying to take something seriously. I'd be like like I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't hold it together. I would be terrible at it. Um I don't like necessarily when people are talking like nonstop like that anyway, so I probably would start laughing hysterically. I've heard that Tila has legitimate brain damage from when she overdosed on drugs years ago. See, I don't think so, Carrie, because like I don't know, like you guys know a small part of stuff that's happened to me, but I've had a brain injury, like I've had a stroke, I've had all this stuff happen to me. I've fallen 40 feet onto my head, and the only reason I survived was because I was drunk. If I was sober, I would have died. So like I've had all these injuries, right? Like I've it never turned me into a racist or something like that. Do you know what it like it just never. So I don't know. But then you hear about people with brain injuries that go and like hurt their whole family and they blame it on the brain injuries. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe it affects some people and some people it doesn't. Like and thank God it never changed me. I don't know. You enjoy my voice? Thank you, Patty. My neighbor went into a Real Housewives. Really? Like a month ago? Oh my gosh. I want to ask your neighbor questions. Who was the nicest? Who was the biggest bitch of them all? Like like I have so many questions. I did phone sex for like a year. It was $1 a minute, so easy money. But after, oh really, Heidi? I seriously considered it. Like I can't even lie. I was like looking into it, and really, I think the only reason I didn't is because I can't hold it together. Like I really feel like I would ruin something for somebody. They'd be all into it, and I'd be like, "You said this." Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But the money sounds good. Most wanted to be laughed. Dude, if there's a kink for being laughed at, like I'm on that. I can laugh all day. I could laugh all day. That's all I do is laugh. That's all I do. Oh my gosh, you guys, I could be a millionaire. Kitchen remodel, what? We'll do a whole house remodel. Sheesh. I'll remodel the dogs. It'll be a whole thing. I would laugh. Heidi, don't give me these good ideas. Because now I'm like, if there's really a thing for people, like, I can do it. I can do it. Do you know one time I laugh in general a lot, but when I'm super uncomfortable, I laugh. I remember this one girl in elementary school held like the biggest grudge against me until after high school, and she finally told me why she didn't like me. And she was like a popular, like one of the popular girls. So like I really didn't understand. Like we had similar friends, but she just really didn't like me. Um, but I guess in elementary, I want to say it was elementary, maybe sixth grade. There was a puddle. I even remember this happening and I feel so bad. There was a puddle and she tried to jump over it and missed and landed on her feet, then fell like back into the puddle. And I'm trying so hard not to laugh now, but I didn't necessarily think it was funny then. I think I felt really bad for her because like she got drenched and like she was, like she was dressed really cute and like that sucks. I think I was more laughing at like it was so awkward, uncomfortable. Like it was secondhand embarrassment too. Like I would be mortified if that happened to me at that age, right? Like you're dressed all cute and like your Doc Martens and your white t-shirt and your plaid skirt. Like that's how we used to dress. Like at least like it was like Doc Martens and skirts and like cute shirts or baby doll dresses with your dogs or chucks and like I don't know, bell bottoms. Like I don't know. I felt mortified and I laughed. Like I felt mortified for her and I laughed. And I remember like after that day, I don't think it dawned on me why she didn't want to be friends with me after that. I don't think it dawned on me. I guess I just assumed like if people knew me, they know I just laugh uncomfortably all the time, but it was a thing and she really held it against me and she's like, "I was so embarrassed and you laughed at me." And I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't really mean to laugh at you." Like I laugh sometimes when I'm super uncomfortable or like embarrassed. Um yeah, because some people are into being shamed. I never even thought about that because like I guess I only think of like what I'm into. So like if it's not what I'm into, like I don't think if it exists or not. So I guess I need to expand my mind then. Like I seriously could become a millionaire. That's fine. Like I will laugh at you if you want me to. Isn't that horrible? Why is it funny when people I don't know, but like I laugh at myself when I fall too. Like I've never been one of those people who like falls and like cries. Like even as a young girl, like I never like made a whole thing of it. Like, oh no, like I would laugh hysterically at myself. Like I thought it was the funniest thing. One time I remember, like in elementary and junior high, how you like have to line up to go to recess and everything. I remember it was fifth grade. I remember I was walking and like I was following the person in front of me, but I was all la di da, like daydreaming, like I always was, like not paying attention to anything else going on. And I was just la di da walking along. Bam! I ran into a pole. I ran into a dang pole. It hurt so bad. And like I wanted to cry kind of like because it hurt, but like at the same time, like that was so funny. Like I don't know how I do this stuff. Would you live with Foodie Beauty for 2 weeks if you were paid $1 million? 1 week. And it wouldn't be alone. I would not live alone with her. If it was for $1 million, honestly, would you like think about it? I don't know. I'd have to think about it more because like $1 million could do a lot for my daughter, for my family. We could donate to charity. Like there's a lot you could do at that, right? And I would only have to put up with Foodie Beauty for 1 week. I would do it if I didn't have to like fake like her and fake be nice to her. I would do it if the first day we got there we can hash it all out and like talk about why we don't like each other. And I would get the opportunity. These would be my conditions. I would get the opportunity to speak on how much she hurt me, saying that I would sell my daughter for alcohol and I would tell her how much that affected me. And I'd let her know a little bit of my life. Did it affect me to the point where it hurt, like affected my life? No, but that really, really was wrong to say. Especially because I'm so open about like my addiction and what it's cost me and how I fight so hard to keep it back. Like, I mean, to keep it, do you know what I mean? To like to keep it. And I fought so hard to get my family back. Like, I would want the opportunity to be able to say everything I feel to her, and she can't run away and she can't say, oh, quit, and she can't do anything. I would want that opportunity. Am I allowed to hit her? Ooh, we could have a pillow fight. See, I wouldn't do a fight. Everybody's talking about like, oh, let's meet up and box. Like, we're going to box. Like, F boxing, hand me a firm pillow and I will go to town. Like, we are going to have a pillow fight. I don't think I'd do it. No, Pete's couldn't be part of it. Um, no, I wouldn't fake love her. Like, I would do it if it was for, let's say, like, we got to record it for like live streams or whatever. So it would be like that. Like, we would get to record um like everything. Well, not like I don't want to be filmed in the shower or anything, but we would get to live stream everything, like sitting down to eat, like just talking. And like I said, like a big part of if I did it or not would be if I got to tell her everything that she has gotten wrong about me and said about me that really, really hurt me. And I would address the lies that she has spread till she knows that she's wrong and apologizes to me. Then I would stay for the $1 million. Yeah, I couldn't live with Pete's. Mm-mm. Like the Big Brother house. Yes. Can you imagine? That would be so interesting. I would have it so yeah, we could live stream like getting ready for the day, meals, like us going about our day. And like we'd have to hang out all the time together. That would be part of her punishment. There'd be no sneaking off to do whatever is that she does. There'd be no sneaking off to the outhouse. Like you're stuck with me for the 7 days. Like I would love to annoy the crap out of her. Can you imagine? She's like, no, I just want to lay in bed for 6 more hours. Like, F you, get up. We're going to go get an acai bowl. We're going to take a long walk, like a half an hour walk. We're going to go out in the sunlight. We're going to do good things. FFG could be. That would be so cool. I think that would be fun. I would do it under my conditions, though. Under my conditions. And we'd have to have healthy food in the house. We could have snacks because, like, I even do unhealthy snacks. Like, I'm not perfect. And there'd be things. Maybe it would be like a week with Breezy to change your life. Like, it would be Foodie coming to Breezy's boot camp. Make her clean the bathroom. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. She'd have to. What if we did a life swap? No, thank you. No, that's going too far. I don't want her life. But what if she had to live like my life for a week? I wonder if she'd still say, like, go take your kid to the park. Like, what are you doing on YouTube? You're a horrible mom. Like, I wonder, I wouldn't trust her with my child, but I wonder if she had to see my life for a week and like how hard being a single, sober mom really is. Um, Especially, I don't think people realize, like, I don't know how to explain, you know what? I don't want to talk about this. That's a whole other subject, but I don't think, I think she would be shocked at how hard it is. And it's not just me sitting around stuffing chocolate covered strawberries in my mouth while I'm fanned off, watching YouTube and watching Foodie Beauty. Like, it's a lot more. It's a lot more than just that. Breezy's boot camp. I would love to do that. Like, I would never live with S-Chan, but like, we'll have Shani come through somehow. It won't be at my house, but we'll have Shani come through, Foodie come through. We'll have security there, of course. S-Jam come through. I'll get all their asses sober. Like, I will. Like, I don't care if they smoke weed. I care if they're neglecting everything, but like, we're going to get them off whatever alcohol or hard stuff they're on. I think we should really do it. I think we should do it. TLC, hit me up. Just kidding. Can you imagine? Oh, that'd be crazy. And I wouldn't make anybody give up their pets to come to my boot camp. You could bring your pets along. That would be a big rule. You can bring your pets along. The more, the merrier. I will happily feed them and take care of them. I'd have to host down Shani. I would love to give Shani a makeover. I think so much of like, I don't know. I would love to give her a makeover and get her clothes that would like fit her. And I had a moment earlier where I was sitting and reflecting. I'm like, I wish I could guide her and she would listen to me, but I know she wouldn't. Like, I want so badly. I think people think that like I just judge and I sit there and I judge and I hate all day. But like, honestly, sometimes like I'll sit and think about like, how like sometimes maybe all they need is somebody to believe in them, or maybe a little bit more guidance, or maybe they think that they have to have it all together and have to be perfect in order to change. And it's like, no, I was a mess too. So I had this moment where I'm like, dang, like I hope Shani watches my videos, because I hope she listens to my advice as far as like making an effort for her kids and stuff. But like, I'm not just judging. Like sometimes I sit and think and I'm like, damn, like I really wish they would listen to me. Like a lot of stuff I call out because I've been there, done that, seen it. Like I may look okay now, but like I had a horrible, horrible addiction to, alcohol, coke. Alcohol was my main drug of choice, but like I've seen it all. Like you can't lie to somebody who like invented lying pretty much. Like I was the queen of lying before in my addiction. I was. You can't tell me like do you know what I mean? Like there's no hiding anything from me. Um so I want to call them out, and like, but I also really hope that like they do listen to my story. Like I'm not just coming at them from a place of hate, like, or judgment. It's coming from a place of like I've been there, and if I could get sober and get my daughter back and everything, there's really no excuse for you. Like I was the worst of the worst. And Shani, I would love to take her to Ross and give her a little makeover, and take her like to maybe like, I don't know, I would help her find a therapist. In Breezy's boot camp, I'd help her find a therapist. I'd separate her and Rev for that week and see how well they do apart. I would. Um, but I have a whole thing in my head that I think about sometimes. Like, and it's weird. Like Shani, if you guys notice, like she comments on the videos sometimes, and like she knows how I feel about her, but she still comments, and it's fine. Do you want to know why that's okay? Because she doesn't make up lies to retaliate against me, or say horrible things about my child to retaliate against me, or go out of their way to, try to hurt me. She doesn't do any of that. So that's why she can comment, and she knows how I feel, and she still comes to comment. So like that's why it's not, you know what I mean? Does this make sense? Like, do I like her behavior and the things that she does? No, I think she's done really shitty, crappy things, and like hopefully she knows that too. But like, I don't know. There's just something, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm on a whole little thing. Shani would need a spin-off show, Breezy's Boot Camp Tough Love. That would be so much fun. I wish I could, like, I had the funds to like have a production company just come and be like, I want to start a Breezy's Boot Camp. Come through and like I'll shape you up. Like seriously, I don't know. Do I have the best life and have it all together? No, but like sometimes I do things right. Some things I'm doing right in life. And like, I just really think I could help people. Maybe I should do Breezy's boot camp. Alcohol is the devil. Like, right, Carrie? It's just, it'll rob everything from you. And it's slow. Like, that's the thing. I mean, like with my short experience with Coke, it was like short lived, right? It was a little bit, but like it scared me enough that one day I was just like, I'm never doing that again. But with alcohol, like it just like it's slow, and you don't see how bad it's getting. And years and years and years will go by, and then suddenly like you're in hell and you don't know how the hell things got so bad. It's weird. It sneaks up on you. It's weird. It's very weird. All right, you guys, I guess I better go for now. I didn't know I was going to be talking this much about everything, but I want to, I know I'm going to do a bunch of videos tomorrow. Maybe we can go live for like an hour and just talk and hang out again like this, because I had fun. I like these live streams where it's like, I don't know, we just get to be ourselves and kind of relate. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go watch a little bit of you. I'm so excited. This is the longest amount of time I've got to watch it. It feels like a little marathon I'm having. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. When I try to watch shows, I get distracted or things happen to where I can't, but I'm going on to episode 4 and I'm so excited. Anyways, all right, you guys, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, it might be today for some of you, but tomorrow for me. All right, bye, you guys. Oh, go watch the Mustang video if you haven't yet. Okay, bye.